to bring up a third and about 4.
All right, so 3rd down and 4. So if you're just joining us here on Max Preps, Thomas Frey, Steve Montoya, I am on Manteca's sideline. Thomas is on Granite Bay. D2 section title game. There's a sweep out to Nicholson. He's got some room to run, some blockers out front, lowers his shoulder and gets down inside the 5-yard line. Nicholson, I mean, he is patient as can be, just waiting for those blocks to develop, following his guys, and he is all the way down to the 4-yard line. Great start here from Manteca.
Yep, and this play happening pretty much right in front of me. Blake Nicholson ran to the corner, dodged a tackle, and then was brought down by Carson Perry Smith.
All right, so they go right back to 20, the senior. He's looking, finding his way easy as it comes there for the senior. Nicholson finds his way into the end zone. Manteca from the Valley Oak League strikes first.
Yep, that's me. That's Nicholson's 35th total touchdown on the year, his 23rd rushing score, and he gets Manteca on the board less than 4 minutes into this one.
Yeah, and if you're Granite Bay, Coach Catalica over there, you got to be thinking, man, that's exact opposite of what we wanted this to start. But Granite Bay won't get a chance to strike in their first possession as that kick is up and good. So early start here. Manteca takes the lead 7-0, and we'll keep it here. We won't go to break. Thomas, you got to see that firsthand. It's going to be tough to bring down 20 all night.
Oh yeah, Blake Nicholson was breaking tackles on that first drive, and as the game goes on, it seems like Blake Nicholson gets better and better, and yeah, who knows what this night will bring for him.
Yeah, and what's crazy is he's anticipated to be a linebacker at the next level. He's not even supposed to be a running back, but that's the great thing about high school football. You get to play wherever you want. If you got that much skill, you're going to be on the field at all times. So Granite Bay takes this kickoff and they drop the ball, and Manteca recovers. Uh-oh. That's a bad start for the Grizzlies out of Granite Bay. A fumble recovery there for Manteca.
Yep, and that fumble was caused by sophomore Isaiah White. He leads the team in tackles, and he just came up with quite a big one there, jarring that ball loose, and Manteca was able to recover it.
Yeah, and the good thing about what we're doing here is Thomas is right on the backside on the Granite Bay sideline. I'm on the Manteca sideline. He saw that perfectly, and this is not a good start for the Grizzlies. So now they're going to pass, and guess who they're going to go to? The FSU commit into the end zone. He literally does it all. He catches that post route for the touchdown as the quarterback put it right in the perfect position. Hudson Wyatt to Blake Nicholson, and Manteca. The Buffaloes are looking pretty good here, Thomas. Wow, what an unbelievable start for Manteca. It's already 13-0 and make that 14-0. Wow, what a start here.
Yeah, absolutely. And on that touchdown, Blake Nicholson was able to just break open and catch an easy touchdown pass. That's his 13th touchdown of the season. And Steve, earlier you were saying he does it all. He really does. On defense, he has 44 tackles, 4 interceptions, and he's the difference maker every step of the way.
Yeah, and when you see him flankered out wide like that, you almost know they're going to go to him. It didn't matter. He still is that good that he was able to be almost wide open, pretty much an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback receiver combo. Now let's see if Granite Bay can actually get a ball in their hands this time. Manteca flying all over. Nice job by their special teams to take him down. So Coach Catalico and the Granite Bay Grizzlies now starting their first possession of the game, and they trail this game 14-0.
Yep, Strider Muniz on that return brought it out to the 30-yard line, but he took some big hits from multiple Manteca defenders, as Granite Bay gets ready to take over the ball.
All right, so Granite Bay has a high explosive offense as well. They can do some stuff as well. And this time they go to 3. Carter Jackson on the outside looking to gain some yard. Nice pickup there. So, Thomas, we've seen Nicholson from Manteca, but don't sleep on this Grizzlies offense. Obviously, they're good. They've been here. They have a nice combo at that sophomore and freshman combo, a great back duo for the Grizzlies.
Yep, Carter Jackson, who just had that carry, 1,500 rushing yards, 21 touchdowns, and then right behind him is freshman Isaiah Enney, 715 yards, 7 touchdowns.
All right, this time they go with the inside handoff, not going very far. Carter Jackson, I think he's still going to be short. And Thomas, I'm going to let you kind of take over the play-by-play here as you have the better angle right now. I believe you're still down on the Granite Bay side, so I'm going to let you take over play-by-play. I'll fill you in as you can see the Granite Bay offense better than me right now.
Absolutely. 3rd down and short. He hands it off to Isaiah Enney, the freshman, and it looks like Enney was able to barrel himself forward for the first down. Yeah, Granite Bay gets their first down of the game to move the chains.
All right, yeah, so first down Grizzlies. You got to be happy for Granite Bay. I know that Manteca came out and just punched you, but you got to keep going. So first down and 10 for the Grizzlies.
Yep. McCade Long behind center, looks to throw, and just outside of his receivers,
That was
missed the receiver.
that was Carson Perry Smith, the wide receiver, and the 5'11 receiver was open. It just sailed just right over the top of his hand. So he was open. It just looked like the quarterback right there just missing McCade Long, the QB, the 6'4 senior.
Yeah, McCade Long, 1,300 passing yards this year, 12 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions. McCade Long from center, snaps, throws a quick little pass that falls incomplete.
Yeah, interesting to see the Grizzlies go to 2 straight passes after they were successful on a couple runs to pick up that first down. Now they put themselves in 3rd and long here. I know we're real early in this game, but no signs of Manteca slowing down on offense. 14-0 here in the first quarter.
Nope, Manteca made it look easy on both of their touchdowns as McCade Long takes a snap, looks to throw, stands in the pocket, throws, and it's intercepted by Blake Nicholson, who's running down the field. Nicholson keeps on going, breaks the tackle to the 30, to the 20, and he is brought down at the 20-yard line. Blake Nicholson just does it all for Manteca and continued it right there.
Wow. We've been wanting to see this kid play all year long. We've been hearing about him. We've been watching film on him. But until you see him in person, we even saw him jog out. We're like, what? Okay, well, that doesn't look like what we thought it would look like. But then you see him on the field, and there's a reason he's one of the best players in the country. 2 touchdowns, a receiving touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and now an interception. He's a stat freak. All right, so I'll take over the play calls right now. The handoff inside to number 7, bouncing around, and he picks up a nice pickup there. Bryson Davis and Granite Bay is in some major trouble right now, down 14-0 here with 6:10 left in the first quarter.
Yep, Jack Ferguson brought him down there, but after an 8-yard gain, Manteca's running game just too strong, just too deep, and they're too strong right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. And they're going to go this time to somebody new, number 4. He bounces out to the outside. That's Caden McDaniel, the 6-foot junior. Picks up a decent gain, but still going to be. No, I think they're saying move the chains. They are. So he'll pick up the first down. So now it's first down and goal for the Buffaloes.
Yep, first down and goal. And one thing I like about McDaniel, his helmet, it reminds me of something from out of the 70s, just the face mask. It's old school and it's nice.
All right, let's see if they go to their FSU commit, and they do. Handoff inside. He's bouncing, and I mean, great job by Granite Bay. They stuffed him there, but it literally took 3 of them to get him. So Granite Bay had him wrapped up. He broke the first 2 tackles, and it was the third defender that finally brought him down.
Yeah, he even makes a 1-yard loss. It looked like a great play. That was a nice play.
Yeah, that's a good call there, Thomas. I mean, he's just an exceptional back, and there's no easy play with him. He's going to make you work at all times. And there they go. They go back to him on the sweep, looking, dives inside. Again, he makes one guy miss, and Granite Bay has done a nice job on the second straight carry there by Nicholson to hold him to just a few yards. And if you hold him to a few yards, you've done something well. So Granite Bay trying to get off the field here, 3rd down and 7, and hold them to a field goal. So 3rd down and 7, ball in the 7, 4:30 left in the first quarter if you're just joining us here. And they'll go right to him again. And guess what? I don't even have to say it, but I will. Nicholson with the touchdown, 20-0, Manteca.
And that's Nicholson's 3rd touchdown of the game. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Just what can't this guy do? Manteca up 20-0. Still 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, and we've had him, Thomas, at what you do at Max Preps weekly during the football season, stat freak. He's been stat freak. He could be a stat freak every single week. If we continued that through the playoffs, this might be a game where we're featuring him once again. I mean, even in their one loss against Central Catholic, he had 400 yards and did it all. It was just Central Catholic was able to keep up with them and score. That's their lone loss of the year. But no matter what, Manteca was going to be pinned in Division II. Some people out there, think, well, why is Manteca in Division II? Well, Manteca has been dominating Division III and Division IV, and so the section, when you have such a domination in those divisions, you move teams up, and there's a reason for it. Look at Manteca right now; they're no joke. They're in the Valley Oak League, and they're putting it to Granite Bay right now, 21-0.
Yep, and every week Manteca has scored at least 40, except for last week's playoff game where they won 34-28. Carter Jackson on the kickoff fumbled, but was able to regain the ball.
Yeah, and right now Granite Bay just looking a little timid. We were even talking about this a little bit in the pregame that Granite Bay just, I don't want to say they seem scared, but they just didn't have a vibe of, hey, we're here and we're going to compete and we're going to have a chance to win. And it's shown so far. Now, we're still real early in this game, still a lot to play. But 21-0, and you have one of the best players in the country on the other side of the field. So there's a nice pickup by Granite Bay. Nice bouncing around, and he will have a nice pickup, and that's the old Carter Jackson. Great play there by the sophomore. So, Thomas, one thing is Granite Bay's done a great job with the run on the few that they have run.
Yeah, and their team over 2,000 rushing yards this season. Right there, Carter Jackson, a nice 15-yard run. He was brought down by Blake Nicholson. And 1st down and 10 for Granite Bay right now.
All right, there's another handoff to Jackson, and Jackson plows forward. Nice pickup there. And, I mean, literally, we could just put the roster away. We could just say Blake Nicholson because he makes that tackle right there. He's literally all over the field. Now he's kind of bending over. Looked like he something bothered him on that play. He's a tall kid.
Yeah.
He's out there, and, typically that's not the linebacker frame and running back frame. He looks to be a little banged up, and I think that the Manteca coaching staff may have saw something there, and they called a timeout. And I don't think he's seriously injured or anything. I think that might have just knocked the wind out of him. So we'll take a short little break. We'll be back here on Max Preps. 21-0, Manteca.
I really want to be a sports broadcaster, but not sure how to get started.
Have you done any broadcasting before?
No, but I know I need experience, but just not sure how.
You should really download the Game Mic app. It allows anyone to create and broadcast
So thanks for joining us here at the campus of Sacramento City College, Hughes Stadium. 21-0 here in the Division II section title game. Manteca up in this one. Granite Bay has the ball on the 49-yard line, just trying to put a stop to the bleeding here as Manteca has come out and done just about everything needed. There's a handoff to the freshman, and he's close, Isaiah Annie. And so if you're Granite Bay, Thomas, you got to like the fact that's a sophomore and freshman in your backfield.
Yeah, they have one of the best backfields, definitely in the section, maybe even in the state. Carter Jackson and Isaiah Annie both have 4 offers. Some of those offers are from Pac-12 schools like Arizona and Colorado. They are looking good for the future.
Yeah, that's right. All right, first down and 10 for the Grizzlies as they're on the 45-yard line now. Now they're looking to pass, looking, throwing it. It is caught for the touchdown. Granite Bay striking back. That's McCade Long to number 84 on the live. Beautiful throw. And guess who it is? Joseph Catalico. The man on the other sideline, Coach Catalico, has got to be a proud guy right now. What an answer for Granite Bay. "45-yard strike for Granite Bay. Now they will set up for the PAT here, the all-important PAT. Snap is down, the kick is up, and that is good. So Thomas, nice answer there for Granite Bay.
Yep, that was desperately needed, and they answered on a long touchdown from Joseph Catalco, his 5th touchdown of the season, and he also went over 500 receiving yards on the season on that play. 21-7 now. 3 minutes still to go in the first quarter. We are scoring a lot of points tonight.
Yeah, this is a fun one, that's for sure. And if you're the Granite Bay defensive staff, you have to say to yourself, how can we not make number 20 beat us? I think everybody in the section has said that same thing when they play them. It's a lot easier said than done. And I think there's a lot of people around saying, oh, why don't they just double team, triple team, and do everything they can to stop that guy? Well, that's pretty easy to say. And also, Manteca has a lot of other playmakers, like the guy receiving the ball right now, Bryson Davis, trying to find somewhere to go, and he gets his way out to the 30-yard line. So 28 points in one quarter so far, and we still have 2:46 remaining in this first quarter.
Yep, and even on all of Blake Nicholson's runs, it seems like there was a guy there, but Blake Nicholson just used his strength to get through it and either get a first down or get into the end zone.
Yep, that's right. All right, I'm right now next to the Manteca sidelines. I can see everything going on in this backfield. I can see why number 20 is such a good player, good size. He gets the ball and finds a little gap. Nice job by the Granite Bay defender. This time, one Granite Bay player brought him down, so nice job by the Grizzlies.
Yep, and that's the freshman Isaiah Innie making a difference there. He just got to Blake Nicholson before Blake Nicholson could get downfield and brought him down to force a second down.
Yeah, it's unbelievable when freshmen make such an impact on a team. I mean, you're talking about 14-year-old, 15-year-old guys making an impact on the game. So great job by the freshmen. Audible being called from the sideline here from the Manteca coaches. I'm a couple yards away from it. I think that audible is give it to number 20. Give it to Nicholson. That's the audible call. I don't blame the coach, and he picks up a nice chunk of yards. It's going to be a third down and about 2.
Yep, it took about 3 Granite Bay defenders to bring him down there, and he still was able to gain about 6 yards there to force the third down and 2.
Yeah, this is we'll see. Can Granite Bay get this Manteca offense off the field? Third down and 3. They go handoff inside to number 5. He plows his way forward. That's Elijah Coda. Coda's a big old dude. He's 6'3", 230. And I think he is going to be past the first down marker. Yeah, he is. So he will do a good job of picking up the first down.
Yep, and Coda, he's one of 4 players on this Manteca team to have at least 6 rushing touchdowns on the season. Again, it took a couple of Granite Bay players to bring him down.
All right, first down and 10. They're going to sweep out to Nicholson. He's looking, diving forward, and Granite Bay does a pretty good job there containing him, keeping to him about a 3 to 4 yard pickup. But even if you're Manteca right there, a 4-yard pickup's not a bad play on first down. So their quarterback, Hudson Wyatt, who's thrown a touchdown to Nicholson tonight, he's under center. A lot of the games we've seen here at Hughes Stadium has been shotguns. Now they go back inside to the big guy, number 5, Akota. He gets hit right away and falls forward for maybe a 3 to 4 yard pickup. And so it will bring down up a third down and a long 4. So I'm Steve Montoya. Thomas Frey. Thomas is on the Granite Bay sideline. He is standing behind the Granite Bay defense. I'm Steve Montoya here. I am standing on Manteca's sideline behind the Manteca offense. We want to make sure that we can give you both angles here.
Yep,
So,
and on that last play, Brock Daly of the Granite Bay defense made that stop. He made the stop on 2 consecutive plays.
all right, so that's the end of your first quarter at Hughes Stadium, 21-7. Manteca up in front. A lot different than the 1 o'clock game where there wasn't a lot of points. So we'll be right back after this short break from Game Mike. That's where we're using their technology to call these games.
I really want to be a sports broadcaster, but not sure how to get started.
Have you done any broadcasting before?
No, but I know I need experience, but just not sure how.
You should really download the Game Mic app. It allows anyone to create and broadcast at any time.
What games can I call?
Any youth sporting event. You can even share it out with family and friends so they can listen in.
That sounds great. I'll download today.
Are you a parent with multiple active kids? Are you at one event while your spouse is at another? That's where Game Mic.
All right, we're back. Steve Montoya, Thomas Frey, Max Preps. 21-7. Manteca. This time, Thomas is behind Manteca's offense. I'm behind Granite Bay's offense. They switch sides of the field. Third down and about 4. This time, Nicholson is in the Wildcat. He'll take it, try to look for some yards to pick up. The freshman's trying to push him out of bounds. I think he might have held him a little too late for the first down. I think they pick up the first down on that play.
Yep, it looks like he just got enough before the freshman brought him out of bounds, but he did convert. First down, Manteca.
Yeah, it's almost too easy for Manteca right there. I mean, they put their best player wherever they need him, and it almost just looked too easy for him. So nice pickup there by the FSU commit. This time they go back to Bryson Davis. Davis does a nice job picking up a good chunk of yards on first down.
Yep, he gained about 7 there before the freshman Isaiah Henney and another Grizzly defender were able to bring him down. Sets up about second down and 4 for Manteca.
All right, so 11-16, if still left in this first half, if you're just joining us, 21-7 Manteca. They're just going to hand off back inside to Davis, the junior. And I think he'll have the first down by a couple yards as they inch closer into Granite Bay territory. The ball is now marked roughly, I would say, right about the 35-yard line of Granite Bay.
Yep, and Davis there just caught the ball and refused to go down until there were about 3 Granite Bay players bringing him down.
All right, Nicholson now gets the handoff on the sweep. Granite Bay hits him right about the 30-yard line. So Daly on the tackle for Granite Bay. So that's the thing too, Thomas, is Manteca has other weapons. I mean, obviously Blake Nicholson is just a phenom, but they have other weapons. So you can't just lock on him, and that's what makes Manteca so tough.
Right, that Manteca offense has 58 rushing touchdowns this season.
Wow. All right, Nicholson now goes in motion, but they sweep it outside the opposite way to Davis. And wow, nice hit there by the Granite Bay defender, number 12, DJ Katami. And he's listed as a tight end, but he does more than that. Nice hit, nice pop there for the Grizzly defender.
Yep, that was a DJ Katami who got in there, forced him down for the loss, and that brought a lot of excitement from the Granite Bay sideline, cheering on their teammate, forcing a third down.
Yeah, this is the longest third down for Manteca, 3rd down and 6. Right, let's see if they go to 20 here. They're going to throw the ball. No, they go back out to Davis. Little quick swing pass. And, ooh, Granite Bay is now hitting hard. So it goes back this time to Davis. A little swing pass right out of the backfield to the right side of the quarterback, Hudson Wyatt. He's going to be short. It's going to be 4th down. And Thomas, you're over there on the Granite Bay sideline. How much do they got to pick up here to get a 1st down? All right, so he might be muted over there, but I think it looks like about a 4th down and 4. Here we go, 4th down and 4. Nicholson lines up to the left side of the quarterback, and there's going to be a timeout called by Manteca. So we'll keep it here. We won't go to a timeout as there's 8:42 remaining in this half, 21-7. I'm Steve Montoya, Thomas Frey. Thomas is on the Granite Bay sideline. I am on the Manteca sideline. Manteca's coach out talking to his boys. Thomas, you're over there on Granite Bay sideline. What are you seeing?
Yep, Steve, and on that third down play, right before it, Coach Catalco was trying to call a timeout, but the referee could not hear him. The timeout wasn't given, but the Granite Bay defense came up with that big stop anyways to force the 4th down. I'm sensing some optimism over here on the Granite Bay sideline, but it all hinges on what will unfold next.
Yeah, Hudson Wyatt, the quarterback for Manteca, has Blake Nicholson out to his left, all alone, matched up against Carter Jackson. Stud on stud out there. 4th down and 4. They have 2 backs in the backfield. They're going to look to pass. Guess what? They're going to try to find 20 across the middle. No, they dump it inside to number 5. He dodges 1 tackle. He's headed to the end zone. That is Elijah Cota. A beautifully designed play by the Manteca coaching staff because all eyes and all attention were on the left side to Blake Nicholson, and Cota leaked out of the backfield in the middle of the field, caught it, dodged 1 defender, and headed into the end zone for the Buffaloes.
Yep, and yeah, Cota right there, with all, like you just said, with all the attention on Nicholson, Cota just kind of sneaked through the middle, caught the ball, and got it into the end zone. That's his first receiving touchdown of the season. He does have 6 rushing scores.
Yeah, and that was just a great play call from the coaching staff of Manteca. Often underlooked, and just you don't think about it, what these coaches do and how they think, how much film they study, all of the things they watch. Mark Varnum, the head coach there, and his staff have to be proud. I mean, you just don't realize how much these guys put into all this, and it's one of those jobs that's underappreciated, the thankless job, and you just don't know how much these guys put into this. So there was a full penalty on the Granite Bay, so Manteca is going to go for 2, and they're going to get it. So Cota gets the ball once again, and he heads into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So with 8:32 remaining in this half, 29-7, Manteca.
Yep. Manteca right now, they're going for their 3rd section title since 2019. They didn't have a section championship in 2020. And Mark Varnum is 35-9 in his tenure at Manteca. With the 2 section championships, he's looking to bring a 3rd blue banner back to Manteca.
Yeah, and if Manteca wins this game, they're likely to draw a home game in the regional bowl games, which will be decided tomorrow, roughly around 2 p.m. is what the CIF state has said. So there's the kickoff. Sam Fisher returning this one, trying to find some room to run. Does a decent job getting it all the way out to the Grizzlies' 40-yard line. So, Granite Bay, their two positions that they've had the ball have actually moved the ball, especially in the run game. I know Catalico caught the touchdown pass, but the run game has worked. Their first possession, they went away from that, and then they threw the interception. But Granite Bay is in desperation mode right here and right now. They're going to go handoff outside to Jackson. Jackson has a little room to run. Nice pickup there by the sophomore. And that will be enough to, let's see if it will move the chains or not. I think it will. First down for the Grizzlies.
Yep, Steve, that play happened right in front of me, and Carter Jackson had a lot of running room. The only thing that stopped him was senior James Dennis, who brought him down after the first down gain.
So we've seen some unbelievable games here at Sac City College all weekend, starting with Grant, then Folsom winning, then earlier Vanden winning. We saw Houston winning, Ripon Christian winning down at St. Mary's. We'll check in on the game going on down there for the Division 5 title here in just a little bit. But another nice chunk of yardage there by the Grizzlies.
Yep, and that was freshman Isaiah Ennie, again getting about 5, maybe 6 yards there as Granite Bay gets ready to take a snap.
All right, they're looking to pass. They go back out to Catalico. He makes the catch, but I don't think there was a lot of room to run. He ran about maybe a 5-yard out, but still a good piece of yardage pickup there, enough for a first down.
Yep, and he was a stop there by sophomore Chris Chavez, who got to him right after the catch, preventing him from gaining extra yardage.
And looks like a great game going down at St. Mary's right now. Two of really just elite kind of small school programs, Sonora and Escalon, all tied up at 14 apiece in the second quarter. All right. They're going to go handoff inside to the freshman. He bounces off one defender, keeps his feet moving, falling forward. Not a lot on that play for any of the freshman running back. And it's crazy to see just how athletic these young guys are. Both Jackson and Annie playing both sides tonight.
Yep, and on that run by the freshman, Elijah Cota was able to get in there and bring him down after just a 3-yard gain, setting up the second down.
Yeah, so a lot of these guys playing both ways for both Manteca and Granite Bay. Now they're looking to pass, and there's going to be a sack. No, he gets away. He escapes and now throws it away. We'll see if there's an intentional grounding called, but I think he may have got out of the pocket. Excellent job there by McCade Long, the quarterback. I thought he was easily sacked, no chance, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding.
Yep, that was a great play by sophomore Isaiah White to get back there and pretty much force the potential intentional grounding. White also had that forced fumble on the kickoff earlier in the game that led to a touchdown.
Yeah, and McCade Long, I mean, yeah, you got away from the sack, but what happened on the play is he scrambled, he got outside, I think or outside of the tackle box, but he threw that ball right away. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to force that flag to be thrown. So now it's a third down and a mile for Granite Bay. I mean, it's third down and probably 23, it looks like, for the Grizzlies. 6:14 remaining in the half, 29-7. Looking to pass, looking in the pocket. Now tries to throw the wheel route, and it's covered very well by Manteca. Incomplete.
Yep, the freshman Isaiah Ennie, he was looking for him. Ennie rounded the corner, got to the sideline, but the throw was a little bit underthrown, bringing up the fourth down and 23 for Granite Bay.
Yeah, Manteca has been ranked top 3, anywhere from 3-2 in the section all year long. Even after their loss to Central Catholic, we kept them in Max Preps at a top 3 team because they're just that good. And it's shown tonight. So the kickoff is away and it's received down inside the 10-yard line and brought out by Nicholson. And Manteca will be all the way back on their own. I don't know, Thomas, you're down there. Where are they starting here as you're on the Granite Bay sidelines?
The referee is placing the ball down at their 10-yard line. That was a great punt by Frank Cusano. His 4th punt inside the 20 this year. Blake Nicholson returned the ball from about the 5-yard line and made it to the 10 before being brought down, and that's where Manteca will start.
All right, so Manteca's starting down way back in their own territory, but the way they move the ball, they shouldn't fear nothing as Bryson Davis takes the first carry of this possession and does a nice job getting chunky yards. And that's the thing we've seen with them. They really haven't been stopped for negative yards.
No, they haven't, and Bryson Davis averages nearly 10 yards a carry, and he got about 6 right there, setting up the 2nd down and 4.
All right, 2nd down and 4, 5:25 remaining in this half. Manteca really trying to almost put this game away. And if they keep running like this, it's going to be a long night. Davis, another huge pickup, and he's got a 1st down and then some all the way out to the 22-yard line. So Granite Bay put him in some tough field position, but doesn't matter when you have a run game like this. You can find your way out of everything. Davis, the junior, well done.
Yep, that was a great play. Granite Bay made contact with him about 5 yards into the run, but he burst through it for the 1st down.
All right, they go back to Davis inside. This time Granite Bay does a better job of containing him and at least holding him to a somewhat short pickup, but still a gain of 3.
Yep, Strider Muniz got a hold of Davis there right at the line of scrimmage, and Davis tried to break through it, but Muniz was able to bring him down with the help of a teammate.
All right, 29-7. If you're just joining us here on Max Preps, 4:22 remaining in this first half. 2nd down and 7. They go back to Nicholson outside, looking for some guys to block for him, but Granite Bay does a great job there as best they can to hold him to a short gain.
Yeah, Granite Bay really got to him from the start on that play, and was able to hold him to about a gain of 1, bringing up a 3rd down and about 6, it looks like.
Yeah, this is a really critical time for the Grizzlies as they want to stop. Now, Granite Bay will get the ball to start the 2nd half. So 3:42 remaining. There's a sweep outside to Nicholson. He's trying to look for some blockers. He's found some blockers, and he's going to find his way for a 1st down. It is just so smooth because you have Coda out in front. You have the guards pulling. It's just extremely difficult to stop them. It almost looks unstoppable for Manteca right now. And their lone loss was to Central Catholic. And it wasn't as if the offense was held. It was really, they couldn't stop Central Catholic either.
Yeah, and they lost 56-49 to Central Catholic, 7 offensive touchdowns.
All right, Coda got the ball inside. And again, Coda is another just weapon for these Buffaloes that they could go to because Bryson Davis is more of that speed power runner who can pick up great 1st down kind of back. And then you have obviously the FSU commit, but Coda's just a different kind of weapon. Big, powerful running back. All right, they go back inside, and they're just pounding this, Thomas. It doesn't seem like Granite Bay has an answer right now.
Nope, they're just handing the ball off, and Manteca is getting 5 yards at will on most plays before Granite Bay can even get a body on him. And that's another first down by Blake Nicholson.
Yeah, and when we saw Manteca walk out, it wasn't like, oh man, these guys are just absolutely huge. It's just they do their job. They know what they're doing. They get the right amount of blocks. Their linemen are really strong, really good players. Their running backs do a great job of blocking. And you know, if you're in a system like this and you're a receiver, you're almost you're basically just another blocker for these running backs. So for everybody to buy in, it's pretty impressive.
Yep, and that was freshman Isaiah Ennie with the stop. He has been handling Nicholson as well as anybody tonight, just a freshman.
All right, a minute 40 remaining in this half. It looks like Manteca will take the timeout. So we'll take the timeout as well. We'll be right back here on Max Preps.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Are you a parent with multiple active kids?
All right, we're back for the CIF Sac Joaquin Section Division II title game at the campus of Sac City College at Hughes Stadium. Steve Montoya, Thomas Frey of MaxPreps.com covering this one for you live with audio 29/7. Thomas is on the Granite Bay side. I'm on the Manteca side. Manteca really trying to do some damage here already in the first half, and looks like they will pass the ball this time. There's a throw, and it's caught. And guess who? As you know
Yep.
who? Hudson Wyatt to their man Blake Nicholson.
Yeah, Blake Nicholson just so effective, able to get another first down there, this time receiving the ball from Wyatt. And Hudson Wyatt, the quarterback, is about a 70% passer, and he really uses the run game to his strength to be able to complete passes because they expect the run game to happen.
Yep, that's right. And he's got to be a proud FSU commit after what FSU did this weekend, beating their rivals. So there's a handoff outside, and Nicholson stopped short.
Yep, and it looks like Isaiah Ennie again, the freshman, was the one to bring him down as Manteca is quick to the line.
Yep, quick to the line. They go back to Nichols on the outside, just trying to follow his blocker, so he's short of a first down.
Nicholson is just so patient. He just waited for his blocks, kind of jogging in the backfield, and then burst through to gain about 5 yards, setting up a third down and short.
Yeah, if you're a college fan and you're recording games right now, close your ears. Or I'm going to say some scores. USC up. I'll give you a second if you're recording it to mute yourself. All right, 24-7 USC up on Notre Dame. LSU losing 31-7 to Texas A&M. So there's some timeouts. I'm going to give you a few more scores right now from the college space. I want to go down to some earlier games. Michigan beat Ohio State, and number one Georgia, they rolled. So just keeping you updated. The Alabama won in their game. And to keep you updated on the game down in Stockton, it is, last we checked, was 14-14. Escalon and Sonora, you knew that game was going to be good, and it is continuing on that way. 14-14. Sonora just punted the ball away to Escalon. Escalon has the ball at their own 44-yard line. You could follow that game live on Max Preps. Live scoring. Chad Rich is bringing the live scoring there. The Cougars reporter. 6 minutes remaining in that game. All right, third down and 3. The passing, they're going to go deep, and it is incomplete. Wow, that was the first I would say somewhat of a mistake by Nicholson. I thought he was going to catch that, but it falls incomplete. I assume Manteca's going to go for this.
Yeah, Nicholson tried to hold on to that with just one hand, trying to make that catch, and it just slipped through his grasp. He was looking for his second receiving touchdown of the day, but it just fell through. 41 seconds to go. Manteca, 4th down.
All right. Critical play here for the Grizzlies as Manteca is going for this. Granite Bay will get the ball to start the second half. Nobody in the backfield. Now Nicholson goes in motion. They're going to go to him, but the ball is fumbled, and the quarterback has to pick it up, Hudson Wyatt, and fall forward, and Granite Bay will end up stopping him. So, hey, if you want some life in you.
Yep, as soon as that ball hit the ground, Cameron Kaminsky of Granite Bay made sure he was there to stop him, bringing down the quarterback and getting the ball back for Granite Bay with under a minute to play.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, if there's anything that Granite Bay has to be happy about from this first half, that's a big stop right there. 38 seconds remaining in this first half. We'll see if they try anything. It doesn't look like it. To me, it looks like they're in a formation. Yeah, they're just going to take a knee and head to the locker room down. McCade Long goes right to the knee, and I think they're just going to let this time run out because Manteca doesn't have any timeouts left. So Granite Bay is going to kill the clock here at Sac City College, Hughes Stadium. We're going to go to halftime, 29-7. We'll be back for the second half in roughly 15 or so minutes as both teams head to the locker room. Thomas Frey, Steve Montoya with MaxPreps.com. The score, 29-7, Manteca. I'll let you listen to their crowd as they head to the halftime break.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mike. Thank you for listening in. Game Mike was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mike today in the app and Google Play Store.